Morning everybody, how are we? We coping? We doing alright? It is a Thursday today, I can get that right. It was a busy day yesterday. I didn't get a chance to film. I was too busy working, dealing with emails and customers and yada yada yada. Hope everyone's doing alright. Whether you're self-isolating or just being careful. But we've had our first corona victim. It's sad times. So I was getting stuff done yesterday and was doing a bit of work on the old chaser, as you do. Unfortunately, the kicker ramp has died. Couldn't be resuscitated. I tried with the laptop. We weren't getting any joy out of it. I had a conversation with John in America at Kicker, Stillwater. I don't know, maybe I spilled some on it.
No, God!
Fuck knows. The amp is dead. It ain't coming back. We can't recover it. I am left with two options. Crying into my beer. Or we're getting another amp. We're getting another amp. So this is working, it is playing, but test bumps, no bueno. Not at the minute. How are we everyone? Are we good? It is Thursday afternoon. Got the chaser in. I've got it all back in one piece now. All the interiors back in. And although we've lost the amp, it works. But what I can't do is, there's like a GUI port here to connect up to a laptop to be able to tune it. And I can't tune it, I can't connect in, so I've got to use the manual panel on the back, which I don't like, because it's like a few stages of adjustment as opposed to full-on graphic EQ.
Just look at it.
How's the apocalypse going where you are? Having fun yet? It's a bit crazy, innit? I managed to get the kids some masks. I've got wifey a breathing mask, which I should be taking home, but that's it. Pretty much got the last ones. Couldn't even get masks for the kids officially. There were none available, so I had to go to my health and safety suppliers next door. That's what they do for a living, but they carry masks. So I've got a couple for the girls, which they will have to wear when we're outside in public. You know, times have changed, eh? Rubbish. Really rubbish. But we've had a few bits and bobs in today. I had a Ford KA in this morning, first thing. That was to fit a lady's own stereo. And then my sister come down with her Mercedes. And I did some proper mechanic work. I had to change the air spring on it. Had one of them stupid suspension things where we did the offside rear last year, and then this today the near side rear failed, so I got one of those in. Bloody expensive things they are. She can drive home without looking like she's rolling like Snoop Dogg. And I'm just shutting stuff down, getting ready to go home. I'm done for today. Oh, it's a crazy situation. The shops are empty. People are losing their marbles. When will it end, eh? Hopefully sooner rather than later. We haven't had any, we had a distinct lack of testing in this country, which worries me slightly. That's my Formula 1 wheel nut from Williams. Yeah, we've not really had much testing going on, which is, I think, a little bit strange. Nobody really knows who's got it and who hasn't. It's just a bit random. But that's me for today. Hope you're all well, hope you're all keeping safe. I like the comments on the videos we've had so far. Excuse me. I shall entertain and keep entertaining, because you spur me on, and hopefully I still make you laugh. But we're going to try and keep going with the videos, and I like the input. It gives me more ideas to make content for you. And I'll probably get bored about talking about COVID-19 soon enough, and come that stage, you know, I might get crazy, get the jelly out and fill up a sub.
Ooh, yes I did! Oh, yes I did!
It would make a good video, but it would make a very messy video. I have done it before with like flour, water and food colouring, and the sound when the bass kind of bumps, you do get some really funny spurts of colour. But I probably will have to wrap a lot of things up to stop it going everywhere. So that's it for the Thursday. I don't want to bore you with too much else. I'm getting out of here, and I will see you soon. Keep safe, everyone. Keep smiling. We'll get through it, I hope.
Well, look who joined the party. Did you have fun?
Ooh, yes I did! Oh, yes I did!
So I guess old hanky-panky wasn't enough for you, huh?
How are we doing, everyone? It's Alex ASC. Hope you're well. Hope you're managing to ride out this stupid storm that we've got with the virus, and your social distancing is going well. I myself, I'm finding work already being cancelled, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's only to be expected. It is what it is. It's the way of the world at the minute, unfortunately. It's all gone a bit nuts, but I'm just kind of plodding through. But we are I'm experiencing some jobs being cancelled already, which is not necessarily the best. Kids are off school. Wifey is kind of doing her mothering duties and looking after them. I'm trying to keep work going. We've got some cool stuff coming in. There'll be a TVR in tomorrow, which I'll try and get some bits and bobs on. I've got to meet with a guy and chat about what we're doing to it and things like that, so that'd be quite nice. But officially we've got something new in the workshop. This is the new Pioneer sphda250. So it's the predecessor to the 230, which everyone seems to love. Already I can see from this that we've got more of a flat screen. The buttons are down the side as opposed to being across the bottom. It's more of an iPad-y look, and it's all black, which I quite like because it's kind of a bit posh. So we're going to do an unboxing on this. because it is brand new and nobody's got one yet. So let's do that. So I'm just going to stick you up here. Let me make sure we're in view. Yeah, we're good. Right, cool. Okay. I haven't even opened this yet, so we're all doing this together. So, like before, what do we get? A USB extension, the Pioneer coarse and dome countersunk and dome coarse thread screws and release keys. I've got a little bit of a list, but you have to excuse me, I've got an ulcer. Microphone with the familiar Pioneer clip and the sticky pad once you take that piece out. Handbrake cable is still the same. We've got a box of instructions, so let's just undo this a second. We'll get the handbrake thing going. Same again, halfway down the lead, 2 together. Let's give it a little snip. And then we cover off the shielding. Twist the earth and the handbrake cable together. Butt connector in one side. Ratchet crimps. Earth cable the other side. Ratchet. Twisty. Pokey. We all love a bit of pokey.
Oh, come on!
Come on. Had 2 customers today. One was a no-show, but he was so flaky on the phone I kind of figured he wasn't going to come in anyway. And an old guy's just phoned up and cancelled, but you know, that I'm not going to hate on the guy for that because he's been advised to stay away. You know, that's fine. We haven't even started this Corona thing here yet. Right. On the back of the unit. Seems pretty much the same. So it's like the fascia they seem to have changed. Still stuck the bloody sticker on the front of it though, didn't you, Pioneer? God's sakes. Ugh. And that's what you get left with. This stupid mark. Stop doing it, put it on the plastic. So already we can see that the fascia is flush with the surround. The cage is still the same, 110mm. The back of the radio is still the same. Reverse camera input, digital radio aerial input, FM aerial input. You've got camera 1 and camera 2, or it's a visual, should I say, sorry, that's the reverse camera, the brown one. It's not a camera. You've got the option of a front camera in, or you've got a visual out. So you've got visual in or front camera, and then you've got a visual out as well, so whatever you're playing into it on a USB, it will power a screen as well. You've got your auxiliary in and out, and then you've got your your front output, rear output, and subwoofer output. And then on the back, the Pioneer plug, that's the power harness, obviously, with a fuse. Your auxiliary 3.5mm jack, USB, wired remote control 3mm jack, or 3.5mm jack, and then your microphone. So everything on the back seems to stay the same as the other one, but other than we have this new look, which is quite nice.
Nice.
So we'll put this in. We'll plug that in there, and I will this time actually. Let's just disconnect my board off the radio off the board. There we go. We'll get the USB out. I was trying to do a video yesterday for you, but I just got so waylaid with work, it was just near impossible to talk about stuff. But we did do some bits on the chaser, which you'll probably see, but we'll get this done. Right, so power, that goes in. Now, am I still live, or did I disconnect it? I probably disconnected it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Right, that's okay. Give me 1 sec. So, let's plug this in. So the unit's going to power up. There we go. And we get, let me just check that we've got the colours right on this, because last time it was a bit greyed out. There we go. Right, okay. Maybe we do it without the light. There we go. Right, so I can see what I'm looking at. Right, okay. So here's our Pioneer sphda250. So the screen is flat, same procedure, buttons down the side. So we're going to go on, yes, we want English. We're not going to tune for a radio station. Press OK. And there's the new look at the Pioneer sphda250. So we've got soft keys. We've got DAB change in kind of type. That was different last time, that little DAB icon. The settings are still the same. That's all still the same. Buttons down the side, we've still got the screen switch, the smart mode, your home key at the top. Yeah, that's all the same. Volume at the bottom. Oh, you need a radio, hang on a second. Right, so what I'm going to do now is plug in my phone. Is that the right one? No, we want a, that's him. So I'm just going to get my phone. Just plug my charging lead into the USB. Sorry if this is massive on the screen. Right, so plugged my phone in. My phone's lit up. It says allow. Yes, I want to. And to unlock my phone. Just a sec, setting up Google, yada yada yada, and there we go. There's Android Auto. So we've got a home screen here. There's our main screen. We've got Waze, we've got settings, we've got weather apps, we've got maps. So I have mine set to Google satellite view, so it's kind of like more realistic of what we're seeing on the ground. And that's where we are there. Look, if I zoom in, let me see. There we go. It says, does it say ASC? Maybe, it did a minute ago. So that's where we are. You can see my car there. That's pretty sweet. Nice and fast. And if you hold down 2 fingers and then drag down, it gives you a bird's eye view. And if you lift 2 fingers up, it gives you like a looking at where you are kind of map, but zoomed out at the minute. It's nice, isn't it? I like that. So that is the Pioneer sphda250, the new version of the 230. Everything is the same pretty much, other than we've got a flat screen and buttons are down the side. Not sure on this. I quite like the 7-inch. I'm guessing this is now going down to a 6.2 inch. But I like the buttons across the bottom. That's kind of more my thing. But nevertheless, still a very cool unit. Let's just switch that off because I'm getting ready to go. What else have I been doing? Well, just turn your light back on. I've also been playing with the router table. I always had a box under here, like a collection suction tube. But it was a bit difficult to see when big bits of wood had fallen in and blocked up my piping. So I made this with a perspex front. Obviously I can take my router out. But at the same time now, oh, sideways, there we go. At the same time now I can see if anything is blocking the suction or everything is going really well. But that was something I made, a little perspex cover out of a kitchenette cupboard today. The shop has been mental, very, very busy. I've lifted the Lotus. We're starting doing all the pipe work, getting everything ready. I'm draining out some oil, but the Lotus is sort of having all its pipe work changed. The clutch is still off at Helix, which is a bit of an issue because obviously if nobody's working in the factories, that means my clutch is sat in their factory. So I may have to drop the guy an email and just say, please can I have it back, because I'm kind of hoping to get the car sort of played with and worked on while we're not doing anything because nobody is about. If work goes quiet, unfortunately I am going to end up working on my own stuff. I am going to end up working on my own stuff, getting my car sorted, which is no bad thing. Obviously the Chaser, the amp has died, but I've managed to get it working on the back panel, which is not ideal. It's not tuned like a proper EQ would be, but it gives me some sound, and obviously I'm able to listen to the car and have some music while I'm driving around, which is okay. What else? I was speaking to my friend who watches my video, Lauren and Chrissy. They've just had a little baby on Berlin, and they're over in Paris, but they're stuck, obviously. They've been quarantined. So hi Lauren, hi Chrissy, hope you're well, keeping safe. Don't panic, Chrissy, everything will be okay. We just need to ride out the storm. God, it sounds like a bit of a Doors advert, doesn't it? Riders of the Storm. But that is it for today. I am shooting off home. It is a Friday. TVR's coming in the morning. We're fitting the 250 into car tomorrow, into a van. The engine is having some bits and bobs done on it, which I shall touch base with you as and when. I say if work dries up, then this is going to be my main focus, and we're going to get started on this. Thank you for all the input and well wishes. Everyone try and stay safe. It is a really difficult time. And me, probably much the same as you guys, I am really bothered by it and quite worried by it. Having children, it doesn't make it easy. You do worry a bit, and older parents. It sucks, it really sucks, but it ain't going away, is it? So we just need to keep doing what we're doing, peeps. Stay safe. I'm gonna go home, put the kids to bed, see wifey for a bit, do some work. But thanks for watching. Massive thank you to all the NHS staff and evidently the government for trying to make everything okay and support people and businesses. I know it's difficult, but we shall see how it goes. It is a difficult one. But it is home time. I'm going to shoot off, guys. Be safe. And I will see you Saturday. Bye.